Okay, it's recording. Alright. We're out here at the Bethany Route 66 Festival, which has a car and motorcycle show. It's almost over though. People are leaving as we're getting here, which par for the course. But I'm gonna try to film and get as much as I can. Here's a pretty cool old car. That's pretty neat. Let's see if we can get a little bit of footage into it. I can't see through the camera lens very well, but it is a nice interior. I don't know what all you guys can see, but that's pretty cool. Somebody's pulling in with an old Mustang that's for sale. 70s. Pretty cool car. Got lots of potential. Here's a Chevelle SS. That's a nice car. Don't want to get any license plates. Got a nice interior. They've done a nice job on this one. I think that's pretty cool. Looks to be a 396. That's what it says on the breather. Pretty cool car. It's a 70. I like those wheels. I've always been a big fan of those wheels. It's pretty sweet. But you got to check this out. You see this? Hazard County, it says. Like Roscoe's here. I'm going to step back and try to zoom out so I can get that all for you so you can get it in all its glory. Hazard County police car. Boss Hog is in effect. It's an old Dodge Monaco. Roscoe was riding in luxury back in the day here, huh? That's pretty cool. Didn't expect to see that. I would cruise around in that. I would totally daily this. That would just be a lot of fun. I'm having to hurry a little bit because I know the cars aren't going to be here much longer. But I'm trying to do the best I can here. Oh, El Camino. Just not a lot of room to stand back. If I go back too much further, I'll be in the road. But I'm going to do as much as I can without running the risk of getting ran over. There's an old Monte Carlo. I like that. That's in sweet condition. I like the detailing under the engine there, the breather and the valve covers. That's pretty cool. I like those El Caminos. They're nice. I like this red Monte Carlo too. Don't y'all remember on the first Halloween movie? There was a red Monte Carlo, looked pretty much like this. I like that. I like that body style. I knew a guy once that had one of these with a pretty heavily built engine in it. It was pretty badass. Yeah, that's what I'm seeing. We'll get over here. They got something here for you Mopar people too. I like Mopar. I'm just kind of, I hadn't really got into them until like a few years ago when I started watching Graveyard Cars. Then I started getting into Mopar because I started learning more about it. But so, look at that. That's pretty sweet. I like this car. I bet you it'll run like hell too. 73 CUDA. It's got the stripe on the side. It's got them old school Kragers on it. I like the old school wheels too. That's pretty clean. That'd be badass if I could get them to fire that bitch up. We'll come over here and look at this early Monte Carlo. It looks like they've pretty much left it stock. We'll come over here and we'll get a view in the interior. Yeah, they got a pretty nice interior in it. It's got the stock console shift. I like those. That handle's pretty neat. It even has the original radio in it. I'm sure these seats have probably been recovered, but they tied in the color of the outside of it nicely with that red in it. That's pretty cool. That's a nice car. I'm a fan of these Monte Carlos. This for you older car lovers, for people that are more of a fan of these old cars like this. I'm going to zoom out and give you more of a look at it. That's pretty neat. I'll have to come around it to see what year it is. I don't know a whole lot about these older cars like this. I'm sure it's on here somewhere. Maybe. I don't see it actually. Maybe it's on the back or something. No? Usually they'll put a little information about the cars on them. Well, I don't see it, but look inside it. You can see they've done some pretty nice work in here. It's got a late model steering wheel. I don't know if I'm a fan of that or not, but I like the seats. Seats look comfortable. I'm sure it has all the modern amenities underneath it because, yeah, it's got disc brakes. It's got disc brakes underneath there and everything. I don't know if y'all can see that, but it is a Buick. I'm assuming 20s would be what I would figure on that. Now we're going to come down here because this is a whole festival. I mean, people, look at all these cars. Look at this. We're going to go over here and we're going to see this 57 Chevy and this T-Bucket. This T-Bucket looks pretty badass, so we're going to check it out. Oh, it's powered Chevy. High-rise intake. This looks pretty cool. It's got weld wheels on it. Look at the interior. Yeah, I dig it. It's probably something that you could seriously get in trouble in, which is always good. Now here's something I really like. 57 Chevrolet, and they did up a 4-door. They didn't just cut it up to do a 2-door. A lot of people say, you know, value goes down when there's more doors, but I think that's bull because I like the 4 doors. If you think about it, there's more room. Seriously. Pretty cool. I like this 57. It's a Fuley. It's got the Fuley emblems on it. Let's take a look underneath. Oh, this has been resto modded. That's an LS1. So this is an LS swap car. It's got Willwood brakes. It's got the Willwood master cylinder. Upgraded radiator. And it is a Bel Air. You can tell it's got the Bel Air trim. Let's take a look at the interior. Look at that dash. That is quality. I could see Resto Dan really liking this. You should go check out his channel, Daniel Resto Dan. If you like cars like this, you'll see him on there. Not a lot of room around here to step back to look at some of these vehicles, but I'm gonna get over here to show you this old truck. It's a GMC. I like GMCs. They're a little out of the ordinary because usually all you see is Chevy this and Chevy that. GMC's a good step away. It's a nice engine. I'll show you the information on it. It's a 70 GMC C15. Green one? Alright, we're going to check this one out due to popular demand. My girlfriend, she likes this car, so we're going to walk up on it. Interesting. It's a straight 6 with a dual carburetor setup. And it's owned by the same owner that owns that 57 Chevy I just showed you. These are my kind of people. I mean, look at this. It's got the patina. I'm not sure if they clear coated it or if they used linseed oil, but I like it. Look at these. It's got the pipes down there covered up, running. You can pull those off and you can run exhaust right out there. Interior, pretty well stock. I'm not going to touch anything, but I'm sure they won't mind me swinging my camera around. You see those seats are in pretty good shape. It looks to be a cover. I'm not sure if that's a cover or if it's actually... There ain't no carpet in the rear floor pans. There ain't no carpet in the front floor pans either. They got floor mats down. I think it's a cool car. I mean, look at these wheels. I'm gonna step back. Try to get you a view down the side of it. I like it. It's about a 54, I believe. Ah, hell, it could be earlier. Okay, I'm wrong. It's a 51. Okay. It's a 51 Chevy. That's the year my mom was born. It's a good year. I like that old car. I can see why she spotted that one. Now look at this. We got a Pontiac Firebird 78. It's got a newer style hood scoop on it, kind of like Knight Rider or something. This is kind of something you would have expected to see like in my school parking lot whenever I was a teenager. This is cool. It's got the centerline style wheels on it. I like old school. I like this car. It's got the B&M shifter, the Grant GT steering wheel. This thing does take me back. That is a cool car.
Lot of work.
I like the way you did it because you did it old school kind of way. I like those wheels and everything you got on there.
Yeah, you can't buy them anymore.
No, you can't. They're hard to find. It's nice to see.
I about named my price for one to sell.
Yeah, there you go.
Sometimes I think about selling. Nah, I just want another set. You can't get it.
Mm-hmm.
I sold one set to a guy in Colorado because he'd been looking. He couldn't order them. Couldn't
Yeah.
find them.
I don't even think you can get repops.
inside the center lines there is far and few in between.
I hear that.
You used to drive one of these?
I've had lots of friends that did. Yeah, we used to have one that would run 11s. It's about as crazy as we got with it.
It's crazy enough.
Yeah. Well, when we was teenagers, it was just, is it fast enough to do something stupid in?
Yeah.
Yep, there you go.
Get yourself hurt.
Mm-hmm. It's a good setup. I like that B&M shifter too. Gonna get a better view of it here. Yeah, this is all going up on my YouTube channel. It's good content. That's a sweet old car. 39 Chevy Coupe. It's pretty sweet. I like those old style wheels. Let's take a look and see what he's got under the hood. That's nice. Now what do we got here? We've got a Formula Firebird. Somebody kept this one stock, 'cause it's got the build sheet and everything with it. That's pretty cool. Let's look. See any of that. I'm just going to kind of scroll down. Anybody wants to read it, you can pause, but originally it says it was in Starlight Black, so this is the one for it. They've changed the color, but I don't think it's going to hurt it any. It's a nice car. I like the original look. I like the way on these that they did the dash. Oh, this has got the wood grain in the dash. It's a sweet looking interior. It's a nice old car. It's got the honeycomb wheels.
Those are the Snowflake.
Oh, are they?
Yeah,
Snowflake.
Yeah.
Those are Snowflake. I was wrong.
Snowflake, and then they had a honeycomb. The honeycomb was more like the old stop signs.
Yeah, I can see it now. Is that the build sheet to the car on the front?
Original build sheet, original windows.
Yeah. That's awesome. I like this color.
Yeah, it's called Daytona Blue. That's a repaint. The car
Yeah.
was originally black.
Yeah, Starlight Black.
Starlight
Said.
black. Yeah, so it's repainted.
I like the change though, because everybody wants a black car. You know, you got to have something a little out of the ordinary.
Yeah, I bought it from the second owner. He's the one that had painted it from black to blue, and then I had it repainted.
I don't blame him though, because black shows up too much stuff.
It shows up a lot. Yeah.
This is probably another 51. It looks just like the other one, except for it's in a little, the interior's in better shape and stuff, and they painted this one. It's got the Krager SS's on it. Let's see what this one looks like inside. Oh, this one's got a prettier interior than that other one does. See, there's two sides of a coin. See, I like them that look like this too. But you know, I also like that other one because you wouldn't be afraid to take it out and just use the crap out of it. It's all Chevrolet. It's a nice old car. Cool grill work and everything too. Let's see if it's a 51. Yep, it's a 51 Bel Air. Oh. I'm working on it, but I gotta show some of these cars. Old Chevy Impala. Oh nope, Bel Air. This one's in the Bel Air trim. She's cool. Some of these you just got to walk in between them, but I like that red interior. Shoot, yeah. We're gonna have 20 minutes or so of filming once I'm done. I want to see what year that is. There's a Chevelle. That's a 62. It's exactly what I thought it was. There's a Chevelle SS 396, 69 model. I'll give you a look inside. It's pretty sweet. Clean old car. Clean old car. Gonna have to go through some of these kind of fast because I gotta go to other places and stuff. Look at this old Ford. It's got the fender skirts and everything. Back when they used to make them with style. It's a 1940. So this is pre-war. Look at that. Done good work. What a nice old car. What a nice old car. Here's a 71 442. I don't know if any of y'all know what the 442 stands for. That's a 4-barrel, 4-speed dual exhaust. It's a nice car. Got it going pretty nice inside and everything. Got nice seats and everything. I bet it'll run.
Yes, sir, it will. The awards are in about 20 minutes in the white tent in the back.
He's got the original service manuals and everything with this car. That's awesome. Oh, I don't doubt it. I don't doubt it. These pictures from when it was new?
Yep.
He's got some old Polaroid pictures the day after he bought this car. He's also got the original window sticker. That's pretty cool. I like it. It's got the hood. Yeah, it's got this is all done up nicely underneath here. We'll come around here and look at this. Yeah, they've redone it and everything. It looks good. It looks real good underneath here. That's a nice old 71 442. Here's what it says on the sign. It was ordered from Eskridge Olds in Oklahoma City here. Bittersweet with special order color. It's a numbers matching drivetrain. Look at all that. You can read it if you just pause it. Look at all that. It's good information. He's the original owner. Plus he's the third and fifth owner because he sold it and bought it back.
Oldsmobile.
Nice old truck too. Bet you this old truck will move too. Probably rotate earth pretty good. '70 Chevy. It's got everything you'd want to see in a truck interior. Nice seat and everything. That's from a later model Chevy pickup. It's got the rat fink on the dash. That's pretty sweet. It's got the metal. It's got Hellion on it in the back. That's pretty cool. Oh, here I am. I'm standing right next to a 55 Chevy. I got to get back here and get some footage of that. 55 Chevy in red and white. That's a pretty car. Let's get underneath here and look at all this. They sure do like chrome. That is a nice car.
Thank you.
Yeah, it could rain.
Yeah, you never know.
Them doors shut good too. That's quality right there.
Thank you.
Done a heck of a job building this one. Imagine what condition it was in whenever you got it.
That wasn't too bad.
Boy, sure is nice now. Even the trunk, you could live in that trunk. I think that trunk might be nicer than my house. Yeah, 4-speed Nova. It says it has a 383 on the badging. 71 Nova SS. Try to get a little side view of it. 71. All right. Here we have it's a 62 Chevy Bel Air. This one's got all the chrome on it. The other one was missing this side trim piece that you see going down it, but it's got the red interior and it's got the 4-speed in it too. Look at that dash. It's back when they made them with quality. And over here we've got a 64 Chevelle. It's kind of the way they got these things parked. It's kind of tough. I'm gonna give y'all a sweeping view of across the street. Because if I go over there and look at those cars, I'm gonna experience the same thing that I'm experiencing over here. Look at some of these old trucks and cars and everything. That old 70 Chevy's leaving. I just want to hold it here to see. I don't think he's probably gonna romp on it, but no, there's too many people around. He won't do that. But you never know. I'm gonna come over here. There's a little Nomad wagon over here I want to look at. We'll give you a quick look at this too. This is a 36 Chevy right here. Pretty tough looking little rod. If my camera is a little shaky, it's just because I'm just walking around with it. So, you know, what do you expect? That's pretty cool. Pretty simple. Oh, a minute there, I didn't think it even had a radio, but it does. But look. Now, we have to get back to appreciate this one. Okay, I was zoomed in. That's what the problem was. Sorry about that. It's a little Nomad. I like it. Look at that. Pretty cool. It's a 56 Pontiac Safari is what this is. It's a 56 Pontiac. The things this car has seen. But then we've also got this fleet side. Chevy Apache fleet side over here. We're gonna have to move a little bit over. Try to get a little better look at that. That's an interesting old truck. Oh man, look at this old Ford. So Ford here looks pretty nice. With the long end body lines. That's a nice old truck. We get a little room over here on the side too. We can back up a little bit and kind of appreciate this truck. It's one of my favorite body styles of a Ford. Now we'll walk up and we'll take a look at the engine. We'll check out the power plant. It's got a Y-end intake on it. I like their setup. We'll skate down here a little bit. We're in the Route 66 Festival here in Bethany, Oklahoma. Not far from the house. If Auto Auctions Rebuilds was in town, he'd probably be here looking at some of this stuff. He's a car guy, but he's bringing in his Harley Davidson F-150. He got a hell of a deal on. Y'all should go check him out. He's got a lot of really cool videos too. Him and old Weird Beard. Those are two good cats there. They make some good content. I like watching old Weird Beard rebuilding those cars on there, on his channel. And they've turned me on to some other good ones like Hoovie's Garage. That's pretty cool flamage setup. That is interesting. I like that. And they done it over white, so that's cool. Just kind of appreciate some of these old cars. Somebody's made sure that they still lived on. Here's one, a 65 Oldsmobile Jetstar 88. It's a boat, but it's a nice one. I like it. It's a nice old car. Probably gets about a mile to the gallon. Probably fun to ride around in though. Look at this old Ford Galaxy. They've done this one up in like 60s racer style. Let's look. It's a 500 XL. It's got a 466 cubic inch 30 over bore. 1970 Dove A block and heads. Yeah, this thing's set up. It'll get out of its own way, that's for sure. It's got the tachometer in it and everything. Nice interior, so you could do something crazy in it, but you'd be comfortable doing it. And over here we got another Galaxy 500 XL. This one's a 4-door. They may be about the same length somehow though, I don't know, but look at this interior. It's blue. It looks comfortable. Let's see what it's got under the hood. This one might be more stock. It looks like this one's more stock, maybe stock modified. I don't really know, but cool. I'll say that. I wouldn't mind riding around in this big old tank. What they did with the VW Bug. That's cool. I'm into it. I'm into it. 68 VW. This is going to have to be previewed on my channel. They got a website you can visit too. We'll stop on that. Putting this up on my YouTube channel.
Oh, awesome. Okay.
So I got your website on there and everything so people can visit. Good content. Look at these old bikes. Anybody on here like these old bikes? I like these old bikes. That one right there looks like it'd be fun. Big old radiator on it and everything. That is a 1975 Suzuki RE5. What we got here? 84 Honda. You see a lot of these bikes in people's garages taken apart, but these are actually put back together and running. That's what I like about these old cars and old bikes and stuff. I just like to come out and look and see what people got and what they're doing with everything. Don't believe in waste, so you know. Look at this custom job. 2013 Honda Fury. But boy, they have really made it look good. Look at that. We got a sprint car. Sprint cars are cool. Here's if somebody needs some custom cabinets done. There's your number. You give them a call. I'm sure they'll hook you up. Oh, look at this. Another 57 four-door. Tell you, I'm liking these four-doors. Let's crank up here. Get up here and take a look. Nice old 57 four-door. Let's cruise down here. The interior looks like it's pretty stock. I like that. I like these old 57 interiors. They have changed the radio, but they were smart, and they put a 2-knob in. That way, if they ever wanted to go back bone stock, they could put a stock type radio back in there. They didn't cut the dash, thank God. That would be sacrilege to cut that dash. That looks like that could be the stock 283 in it, just dressed up a little bit. It looks like this car is set up to where it could just go back to exactly bone stock at any time. It's got the hubcaps on it and everything. All right, what do we have here? We've got a 69 Firebird. It's got the stock type wheels on it. It looks like the stock type motor. I don't know if that's numbers matching or not. It doesn't have a thing on there that tells you. So car's in pretty good shape. It's a convertible. You know how convertibles are. You get one that's been neglected, they're real bad, but if you get one that's in good shape, they're real good. Then we got a Pontiac over here. See that hood ornament there? Back in the day, I think those would light up. Oh. Part of the V, it's got the V8 emblem on the back. I thought part of it was missing, but that's the way it's made. I learned something new. When I come out to here, I learned something every time I come out to one of these car shows. Every single time. I'm always learning when I come out here. Howdy.
Hi.
Nice old car. 55 Pontiac Chieftain Catalina Coupe. You know, this thing would run and drive every day, I guarantee you. Just run like a top. She's a beauty. I love those old school air cleaner covers too. That's really cool. Over here we've got some other old cars. Some Mustangs. Some interesting stuff. But we're going to walk down through here to the ones that I showed you earlier. And I'm going to switch camera hands because I've been carrying it around for quite a while. In just a moment. Hello. I'm down here at the end by the pizza place, I guess it is. Fixing to head back up to where we started. Yeah. Alrighty, I'm voicing on my YouTube video. Alright, bye. Okay, just girlfriend wanting to know where I was. It's a cool old car. Switch back camera hands. I'm more comfortable with this side. Hey, John. Film a little bit of interior. Man, look at this. Nice looking setup underneath there. That's cool. They like the chrome. It's a 33 Ford Coupe. You've done a nice job on it. Look at here. I like that. They did a nice, whoever did this did a nice job painting that. I like the way they've kept it pretty much old school. They got a wooden dash in it. And that shifter surround, that's just cool. It'll probably show up better. I can't really see it very well through the camera because of the light. And on the back, they came around and they did some more airbrush work there. Look at the length of that rear end. They're trying to keep the tires away from the body there. That's cool. Now we'll take a look at this one, a four-door. If you want to build one that's roomy, here you go. This one is a 33 Plymouth sedan. Here's what a 33 Plymouth sedan looks like from the front. This one here is a patina type car, which I like, because that's probably a lot of that's the original paint. That's a 37 Plymouth. And I'm guessing it used to be blue at one time because, well, there's hints of it on the car. I'm thinking that they must have used linseed oil on this one because clear coat comes out more shiny and not as realistic. And here it says, "But officer, the sign instructed me to do a burnout." Judging by the looks of it, I'm sure it would do a burnout. Mopar Performance. '68. Another way you can tell that it's a '68, see the hood, how it slopes back like that? After this, they took this hood and made it steeper in the front to where it came up higher. And the guy that designed them got so mad that he quit Chevrolet and went and started designing Matchbox cars. Because he hated the way that the GM changed the hood. I kind of did too. I like them when they slant back like that. Hey, a '62 Corvette. And then they got a little model of a '62 Corvette sitting over there on the air cleaner. Well, we're seeing a lot of '57 four-doors out here this year.
Yeah, it's rocket launcher.
It's incredible.
Look at this, '62 Corvette, just like the same year as the one that dude drives on Lucifer. This '57 here. First I'm going to show you the pictures they've got from whenever it was, before it was restored. Kind of going to go through these a little slow, just to try to show you. It was pretty rough. It sure wasn't what it is now. If you want to look at those a little longer, you can pause your video. But I'm going to step over here and show you what it looks like now. That's what they've done with it. They took a '57 four-door and brought it back to life. We've got to stop and appreciate this car, because somebody sure put the time in building it. You should stop and always appreciate these old cars. Now here's something for the Corvette bin in your life. Newer model Corvettes with the LS7 427 in it. That's a 7.0 liter, 505 horsepower. That's a 2013. That means you could get out on the highway and you could flat floor this thing and you'd get in a lot of trouble. Here we go with a 2016 Corvette. I'm doing some of these for Corvette bin. Although the next one's going to be more for Corvette bin, because the next one's more his speed. But man, these newer Corvettes, man, it smells like a new car over here. Look at that. That is just a sweet automobile.
That one is?
Those cars look like something to get a lot of trouble in.
No, just a little. That one. I like that one.
76. All right, this is B1 for Corvette Ben. You look under here, it looks like everything's done right. There is no Bubba under the hood of this car. '76 Vet. It's got the side pipes. It looks like factory type wheels. Let's get a look at the interior on this one. Yeah. Looks like it's all pretty much original in here. Over here, we've got a 78 with T-tops. Y'all remember T-tops? They would either leak or somebody would steal them. Somebody has got them on this car. And they've got that, it's like a off-white interior. Everything in here looks to be pretty sanitary, pretty factory original, pretty nice car. I could have some fun in that. People are gonna think one of these is your car. Tesla, huh? Yeah. We'll get to that Tesla in just a moment. We're gonna come down here and look at this old freaking T-bucket here. It's got everything you would need to drive it. You don't need a radio in one of these because you couldn't hear it anyway. It's all Ford. I guarantee you that's a Ford rear end because that's pretty much all they use in these things. These are easier for tuning because look where the distributor is. And what we got here is a 2019 Tesla. Never actually been around one of these before. Let's see what a 2019 Tesla's got for interior. That's probably as close as I'll ever get to one. Unless I become big like Hoovie's Garage or something. We're not gonna film a whole lot of it, but it is a nice car. These Teslas are actually faster than people think they are too. I seen one out at Thunder Valley and he was beating people. He had the interior stripped out of it for weight and everything, but he was beating people, but it was eerie inside because you couldn't hear any noise. Going that fast and it's just quiet, that'd be scary. This old truck. I like these old square bodies. There's a whole big following for these. This is an 85. So, you know, they were getting closer and closer to the end of the square body, but people are keeping them alive. Ah, an old Chevy pickup. It says on the back window, rattle can. Well, then I guess rattle can's all you needed for this thing because I think it looks good. I like the way this old truck looks. Neat little interior. Let's see. This is a 52. See, as a child, my dad had a 54, but it was bright yellow. It was a nice old truck too. We had it for a little while. Now on the other side of this, we've got a nicely painted 49 Chevy pickup. And it looks pretty nice. Nice old truck. Lots of chrome. We're gonna kind of walk up here a little bit. Ty. We'll see. Can you see in there a little bit? Nice interior, well appointed. The thing I like about these old trucks is the wood beds. Because people do those up so nice. I guarantee you back in the 50s they had the wood bed, but they didn't look that nice. And look at this old Cameo 55. Tell by looking at it, that's a 55, and the rear end of these is different. Look at those tail lights. The Cameos were different than the other truck line of its day. In 55, they had lots of different truck lines, but the Cameo would have been your more expensive one. It had more appointments to it than the other ones, and this one is in a really cool color. I like that color, but I guarantee you the Cameo didn't come with that. No, no, no. Now this is just crazy. 65 Chevy custom truck slash van. It's one of those COE type situations, you know. It's the engine is actually in there. It's in the cab. These were always so interesting to me. I used to have an Econoline pickup that was made a lot like that.
Really?
Sat in my backyard for years. There's that old Ford pickup again. Just wanted to show you all that again just because I like it. I like it a lot. Man. Arm's starting to hurt. Got a little bit of live music going on in there. That's not going to get me in any trouble because of copyright or anything, I don't think, but you're always hearing music at car shows and lots of people do videos. This is a 61 Ford Starliner. Pretty cool. Did you? Good deal. Yeah? Oh yeah, of course. And then we got this. That's a Chevy. That's probably a 54. I'm gonna come around here and see if I'm right this time. I like to be right every once in a while. Oh, another 51. I'm wrong again. That's all right. I just keep going by that rear fender. The rear fender keeps throwing me off. Let's see. Over here, we got a 49 Ford Coupe. They went with this body style for quite a while, actually. This one's got the disc brakes. And those wheels, I might have gone with a different style wheel on that, but other than that, I like it. There's a 63 Chevy C10, which is nice. I think I've seen a picture of this somewhere before. Maybe on Facebook or something. It's got that blanket type seat cover in there. I like the way that's done. Ugh. All right. Oh, we got us an old Cadillac. Look at this old Cadillac, old green and white. This one, the black one? Oh, I didn't notice that, but let me come back over here to this old 63. He's got 59 Cadillac taillights on this thing. It's got 59 Cadillac taillights. It looks like some kind of bamboo or something in the bed. That's pretty interesting. But that is worth featuring. Now I'm going to go back over here to this green and white Cadillac. Oh, this video is running long. Hopefully y'all will sit through and watch all of it, because I have made this video a lot longer than I originally planned. But that's cool. That food sure smells good out here too. 68 Cadillac DeVille. I'll be done in a minute because this video's already gone a lot longer than I originally planned it to. But I just got a couple more I want to film. That one. Look at this. That's luxury in the 60s right there. It's nice. Some of that looks to be original. This one, however, is not original. Look at that. It's got a blower on it. They got it set up. 27 Ford two-door sedan. Got that flat top on it. I'm going to come over here and give y'all a good side view of it. It's a neat old car. We got this one here, a 32 Ford Roadster. Yeah. 32 Roadster. Nice looking old car. We'll get over here. This guy, let's see, what year is this thing? This one here is a 71. He is obviously a fan of the same shows I watch. Gas Monkey. He's got Farm Truck on there. Austin Speed Shop. Some other things. He's got lots of stickers and stuff, but you know, I've met Farm Truck. He's a good dude. I've yet to meet anybody from Gas Monkey, but I do like the show and hope to meet him sometime soon. I hope to go down to Texas and check that out. This one, this truck kind of keeps giving. It's got like an old school mini bike in the back of it. That's interesting. And one of those little pedal cars for little kids, and those things go for a pretty penny. And we got this pickup here. This looks kind of like the one on Turning Rust that I saw. That was pretty cool. I liked it. I like the way they painted that up. Let's see, this one is... Oh, it was on the other side, duh. But look at these wheels this guy has on this truck. He's got them old Steelies, but they're chrome. I love those wheels. I almost forgot to feature that fact that he had those chrome Steelies on there. This is a 65 Chevy that I guarantee you would run and drive every day. Somebody could daily this. But if you do, you're going to be hot because it ain't got AC. Here's a sweet little Elko. They have done some stuff with this one. I'm guessing they consider that's a rat motor, or they're in the rat fink thing. This thing, I think, is going to be blue. 78. I'm thinking they're planning on painting it blue. What year was it? Here is a 1963 Ford Falcon. Yeah? It's a nice old car.
It's got a Swiss flag on it.
I like those wheels too. Yeah. Well, they live here because it's got oaky plates. I know, but sometimes people travel for car shows. This one's got aftermarket air in it. So they do use this car, I bet you. It don't sit. They put air conditioning in it. They cared enough to do that. They care enough to drive it. Here's a 56 Chevy. In competition yellow, I believe, is what the color would be called. Or at least that's what I've heard. Got a nice setup under the hood. We will scooch on over to the interior, where the dash is painted to match and everything. I bet you this one would be a fun one to ride around in. They took out the back seat, so if you're going to ride, you're going to have to be shotgun, or you're going to have to sit on the floorboards. which I don't think there was a lot of room for. But that's pretty much all I've got for now. So we'll check all you people later. Give me a like and a subscribe, because I'm always needing them. Come on, help a poor brother out. I will talk to y'all later. Have a good one. Peace.